Don't be a hater. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chia and I am a brand new YouTuber, so welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys 10 tips on how you can become a more confident person, how to be a baddie 2020. Let's get started. Stop comparing yourself to other people. So I feel like comparison is something that is definitely hard to stop doing, because society today, we are just so subjected to like wanting to look like someone else or wanting to look like someone that we see online. I think if you see a pretty girl or you see someone that is cute, just be like, oh my god, that person is pretty, that person is cute. Don't sit there and be like, oh my god, I want to be her, oh my god, I want to be him, because the reality is you don't know what someone else is going through. So you wishing to want to be someone else is kind of like saying like, oh yeah, I don't appreciate myself for who I am, I want to be her or I want to be him, but you don't know someone else may be going through like really like bad things in their lives and you're wishing to be somebody else. So all I'm saying is appreciate other people's beauty, appreciate other people's looks, but don't be sitting there and wishing to be them. Count your blessings. I feel like in society today, we don't like appreciate things that we have enough. We just want to have more of things that we don't have. So like if you have a house, be grateful. If you have a roof over your head, be grateful. If you're someone who is, you know, joyful, happy, be grateful. If you're in college, be grateful, because the reality is some people don't have the things that you have. So count your blessings, appreciate what you have, and then things that you don't have, work to get to things that you don't have. So just make sure you're always remaining grateful, make sure you're always remaining like accepting, make sure you're always happy and grateful for who you are and what you have. Accept your flaws. I think accepting your flaws is the difference between being at the verge of confident and being like an extremely confident person. Accept your flaws and everything that comes with your flaws and everything that comes with being you, because the reality is that you're amazing and you're special in your own way and the way that you are. And I think we don't give ourselves enough credit as human beings of being like exceptional human beings or exceptional beings. We always like sit there and we talk about all the things that is wrong with us. We criticize ourselves. We're like human beings, we're our own worst critics. We criticize ourselves so much that we don't accept the beauty that comes with being ourselves. Accepting flaws, I mean like if you have stretch marks, accept your stretch marks. If you have really awkwardly long feet and you're insecure about your feet, accept your feet. If you have a weirdly shaped back, accept your back. Like just accept all the things that comes with being you, like all the flaws or the things that you don't like. Just accept it and be like, okay, this is just who I am. I'm not gonna change between now and the day I die. So accepting your flaws is something that's extremely hard to achieve. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes like reflecting kind of, and you know, realizing like who you are and everything that comes with being you, and realize that you're beautiful, you're pretty, you're gorgeous. Don't be a hater. Oh my god, I can't tell you how many times I have seen girls who are haters, like they hated other females and then they want to be confident in themselves, but you're sitting there constantly hating on another person. If you're hating on another person, you're not seeing the good. You're just like in the kind of like in the like twisted mindset of like, oh yeah, she's only that pretty because she put some pounds of makeup, or oh yeah, she's only that smart because she goes to hours of tutoring, or oh yeah, she's not that pretty but she's obviously gorgeous. Or you're just calling someone ugly because you feel insecure in who you are. Being a hater doesn't help you kind of like achieve and finally become confident and love who you are as a person. It's just like you just hating on somebody else because you think like, oh yeah, they're too cute and then they're too pretty. Stop being jealous. I think that also goes along with like the hater part. In order to achieve self-confidence, you need to learn to stop being jealous of other people. Like appreciate what other people have and want what other people have and work towards getting what that person has, but don't be jealous of them. Don't be like jealousy extends a long way. It's like probably one of the roots of all evil is being jealous of another person, because you're going to wish that you were them or you have what they want, and it just causes destructive behavior, and it also causes like rips or like confusion within friendships. So I always tell people, if you're trying to become a more confident person, you need to get rid of being jealous of other people. Like, be happy for them, but don't be jealous of them. Don't sit back in your bed like, oh my god, like she's just so blessed and I'm not that blessed. It just leads to like a lot of things that you would never think of. It leads to, from jealousy comes hatred, from hatred comes wishing that your friend did not have things that they have, and that's how toxic people come to surface. It starts off with jealousy and being jealous of another person, then it turns into being toxic, and then from being a toxic person, it just leads to like bad things that you don't even want to think about or imagine, because it just creates rifts. Be honest. I think honesty is something that is, people just, it's hard for some people to be honest, but for other people it's like honesty is in their veins. You like say what it is and they're like, this is how it is. And I'm a brutally honest person. All my friends, they always like tell me how I'm like way too honest for my own good, but I think honesty is something that is super important when you're trying to achieve self-confidence and become a more confident person, because you just need to understand your situation and where you are in life. Like, if you don't like where you are, don't just sit there and lie to yourself and be like, oh yeah, I'm so happy that I'm in this position that I am in my life, but you're not happy, you know? So be honest with yourself, make goals and like plans of things that you want to achieve, and achieve them slowly, bit by bit. And it's a process, but you will get there. So be honest with yourself, focus on yourself, make sure you're listening to yourself, listening to your body. Do not think that you're some superhuman that is able to like do things that you're not able to do. Do things that make you happy. I think confidence comes with like being a happy person. And the thing about confident people is that whenever you're around people who are confident, they just radiate like of so much excitement, so much happiness. I think learning to be a happier person and just be happy in general is something that would definitely, if you prioritize that and you put that into your like your everyday practices and your everyday life, I'm pretty sure you're going to see a rise, like a spike in your self-confidence, because you're doing things that make you happy. The happier you become, the more confident you become, and the more you kind of like come to acceptance with who you are as a person. If people don't like you, so what? So what? If he doesn't like you, they don't like you, so what? Why does it matter? There's always people who are just not gonna like you just because they don't want to like you, and that's perfectly okay. And I think confidence comes with the idea of realizing that some people are just not gonna like you. They're probably gonna have a problem with it. They're probably gonna be like, you're annoying, you talk too much, you do this, you do that, the way you walk is aggy, the way you chew is aggy, the way you speak is aggy, the way you write is annoying. People just have like issues, internal issues. So if somebody doesn't like you, like, so what? If you have friends that love you and people who care for you, that one or like 5 people who don't like you, they don't matter, because they're not adding like value to your life. You're not adding like love to your life that people who actually genuinely love and care for you do add. Part of confidence as well is realizing that not everyone is gonna like you, and coming to terms that you're gonna be okay with everyone not liking you. Practice self-reflection. It will literally change your life. I think taking time to kind of like sit down and reflect on yourself, reflect on things that you want to improve on, reflect on flaws, or like asking your friends for feedback, like people who genuinely love you, asking them for feedback and implementing the feedback that they give you is so important. There is no way you're gonna achieve self-confidence or become a baddie if you don't practice self-reflection. It is literally crucial, and it's something that I think everyone needs to like learn to practice. Just reflect on who you are, take a step back and think about yourself as a person and things that you're proud of achieving and things that you think you want to like become better at. If you don't practice self-reflection, it's definitely going to be hard to get to the point of self-confidence. Confidence comes from within. Do not, please, if you're the type of person that draws confidence because you're pretty or because you have a nice body, you need to re-examine that. I think being confident comes from the within, guys. I just believe that your spirit, your light, your joy, the joy you radiate around other people confidence and loving who you are is all from the within. So if you think changing your physical appearance or losing weight or like getting a nose job or eyelid surgery or a lip job is gonna boost your confidence, I mean, I'm not saying that it doesn't, but for some people it definitely does. But I just think like if you're solely focusing on your external or your outside appearance, you're never going to be a truly confident person because you're just being so shallow. So if you're trying to achieve self-love and become a truly confident person, you need to stop focusing on what you look at you need to stop focusing on what you look like solely on the outside. You need to like look on the inside and kind of like love all that comes with being you. So if you guys like this video and you guys like my tips, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up, like, comment, and hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. It's just a red little thing below this video. Hit that subscribe button, share this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.